Okay, so nobody is noticing what the Tennessee Titans are doing right now. The Titans are winning games while only averaging 18.4 points per game. Yes, that's in fact true. Since the NFL expanded to 32 teams in 2002, there have been 140 cases where a team scored 18.4 points per game or fewer. Just 2 of those 140 teams, which is 1.43%, made the playoffs. The 2016 Houston Texans and the 2005 Chicago Bears. Realistically, the Titans at 6-3 will join those ranks. No team in the AFC South has a winning record. On top of that, no other team in the AFC South has a winning record against teams in the AFC South. And on top of that, the Titans already have 2 head-to-head wins against the only other team in the AFC South with a playoff probability of at least 10%, the Indianapolis Colts. What's going on, everyone? Red Zone Rosano here, back with another video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Titans fans, come through on this one. We're talking Tennessee Titans and what this team has been doing this season. So make sure you subscribe. This is your place for all things football. The Titans haven't locked up a playoff spot by any stretch of the imagination, but it's hard to envision a world where the 1-7-1 Houston Texans, the 3-7 Jags, or the 4-5-1 Colts, who have already fired their head coach and they're trying to make a late season push, are teams that will unseat the team that's won the division in back-to-back seasons. That brings up the big time question though. Can these Titans keep winning? And can they win when it matters the most? When their offense essentially gives them a 98% chance of not being a playoff team? The answer is they got to start proving it. There was a perfect example of a game they played against the Chiefs. They literally had no offense in that game. They had no quarterback. Willis wasn't doing much of anything, and they still brought the favorite right now in the AFC, the Kansas City Chiefs, to overtime. They still had a chance to win that game. I still remember it. They're at the 50. And they decided to punt it instead of going for it in overtime. That was crazy. That was a masterclass by Mike Vrabel of him putting this Tennessee Titans team in a position to win without having an offense. The Titans have 6 wins this season, all against teams with losing records. The Titans have 3 losses this season, all against teams with winning records. Among teams with winning records, only the Chargers have beaten opponents with a worse combined record than the Titans. Half of the Titans' last 8 games come against teams with winning records. And one of those teams with a losing record the Titans are set to face is the Green Bay Packers, a preseason favorite to win the Super Bowl. If the Titans want to prove they can make a playoff run by winning low-scoring defensive games, they'll need to pull off a win in one of those games against an actual contender to get people believing. They came close, like I said, against the Chiefs just a week ago, losing 20-17 in overtime. But close losses are still losses, especially in the postseason. They don't care if you only lose by 2 or 3. If you lose in the postseason, you're out. Now, it is true that scoring drops late in the season as temperatures dip and injuries become more of a factor, but not enough to think the season will start favoring teams like the Titans. Last season, teams averaged 23.5 points per game in September, and scoring only fell to 22.9 points per game in December and January. Unsurprisingly, the answer to the big question probably will come down to defense. The Titans have the NFL's 8th best scoring defense, 2nd best rushing defense, 4th most sacks, and best 3rd down defense. But the Titans also haven't beaten a team that ranks better than number 15th in the league in scoring or number 12th in yards per play. But still, this Titans defense has been better than expected. I have a good friend who's a Tennessee Titans fan, and he said the defense wasn't going to be good at all this season. He expected this team to regress, obviously losing A.J. Brown, and he expected this team not to sniff the playoffs. And here they are in a great position to do just that. And winning with defense isn't a lost art. The last 2 Super Bowl winners allowed only 19 points per game in the postseason, right on par with what the Titans are averaging. But they also averaged 29 points per game offensively, a mark the Titans haven't hit since week 17 of last season. Yeah, it's been rough. Their offense has been really, really rough. But if the Titans can prove their strategy works in upcoming games against contenders like the Cincinnati Bengals or Philadelphia Eagles who just lost, it's worth getting amped about the flirtation with a long playoff run. If not, the numbers make it hard to see the Titans doing anything beyond dominating one of the NFL's worst divisions. And that's the interesting part here, right? This could either be one of two things. Either the Titans are just dominating one of the worst divisions and historically probably is going to go down as one of the worst divisions ever, or the Titans might be onto something here. This could be a team that you don't want to see in the playoffs. This could be a team that does rely on its defense to keep games close. And this could be a team that all of a sudden wakes up and their offense starts to click and they start to gel at the same time. Now, to bank on this offense doing big things is a big stretch. I'm not going to lie. We've seen this Tennessee Titans team play offense. Doesn't matter who's at the helm. It's a struggle for them to move the ball. I mean, if it's not for Derrick Henry literally carrying this team on his back, the Tennessee Titans are not going to overpower the other team with its offense. But they have the other two, I would say the other three things you need in a Super Bowl run. They got our solid defense, they got a great run game, and they got a brilliant coach. So if that last part, the offense, somehow wakes up by some miracle, this Titans team is no joke. And this is still a team without an offense that you wouldn't want to see in the playoffs, in my opinion. Because they have shown that they can shut down some of the best offenses in the league. And look what they did against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And that's set to be the best team in the AFC. So if you're able to have a chance against the best team in the AFC, you're going to have a chance in general to make some noise when it's all said and done. So yeah, this Tennessee Titans team, it's miraculous what they are doing without an offense. But hey, they keep winning games. They're first in their division. And as a Titans fan, I don't think you can ask for any more than that. You are happy given the circumstances. So what has your reaction been to this Titans team so far? Let me know in the comment section down below. Drop a like on this video. Let's blow this one up, Titans fans. We're trying to hit 4,000 watch time hours on this channel so it gets monetized. So again, share this video if you enjoy it and all that good stuff. And leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this Titans team. Red Zone Rosano signing off. As always, thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you all again in the next video.